Hey, Anthony, it looked like you started to find some rhythm in that fourth quarter, 14 points, a couple defensive plays. You were at the five in that lineup. Was there anything that you saw or just anything that you noticed that helped you get into that rhythm?
Um, just being a little bit more aggressive. I feel like I'm starting to find my rhythm, getting more comfortable out there on the floor. And so, just being confident in my shots and seeing them go through, which builds more confidence. Um, so it's really all just being more aggressive.
Anthony, what are the main things that you're looking for as May approaches here? And a lot of these games are at home. At some point, you expect to get LeBron back. What is important for you guys to establish before you get into the postseason?
First, just getting back healthy. Um, getting back to the defensive team that we've been all year. Uh, the offense is going to come, but you're not going to can't expect to win games or win championships when you're not playing defense. So, just getting back to the defensive team that we've been all year is going to help us tremendously and help us win games when guys are still trying to find rhythms. Markeith's still trying to find a rhythm with his shot. Me starting to find mine. Back in the offense and Drum still trying to get back to playing after sitting 2.5 months and then trying to find his rhythm with this team. So while we all trying to get back, we can control what we do on the defensive end, and we just got to get back to that.
Okay, Kyle Good, please.
Hey, D. I know you talked about how you think LeBron will really unlock Andre when he comes back. Those lineups with you and Dre together, what do you think LeBron will unlock? And what can you do in the interim before LeBron gets back to kind of make those lineups work?
Um, I think Bron is a great lob passer. So that pick and roll with him and and Drum. I mean, Bron is 6'8", so it's an easier pass for him. More so than Dennis. Uh, and I think that with Bron's ability to come off and throw that lob, it'll help Drum a lot, or hit him with that pocket pass, or drawing two to the ball and then the little dish off. So. But in the meantime, early duck-ins. We told him if he's under the paint or is in the paint underneath the basket, and he has a guy on him and has position, just present itself, and we got to be able to find him. Played great for us tonight, some good looks. But I think just having a full lineup where we can actually see what we actually got will be beneficial for us. But until Bron's able to get back and we get 100% healthy, then we still got to find ways to make them feel comfortable within our schemes on both ends of the floor.
Okay, David Miniman, please.
Maybe you guys won the championship, obviously, in October, and a few months after that, you guys were 21-6 before the injuries hit. And then a couple nights ago, you said this was going to be a must-win game. Is there a realization that right now this group doesn't just have the switch where they can do what will be suggested from winning the championship, being 21-6? You can't just put your will on a game just by saying it.
We can. We just have to. We have to do it. We have to score. We scored 20 points in the second quarter. We got to be able to score the basketball and also get stops. I mean, I think we did pretty good defensively. They didn't score a huge amount in each quarter. I think the highest was 31, which is still too much for our defense. But we got to be able to hold teams, under 24, 25 points each quarter. That's a defensive team that we're capable of and the team that we want to be. But I think we do have some. When we put our mind to it that we're going to play hard, we should never get outplayed. I feel like we got outplayed tonight. We should never get outbullied. And if we're able to control those things, then we can win games. And there is, we have 10 games left. We come out and play like we did in that fourth quarter, where the ball was moving. Guys were shooting their shots and making plays. Then, the game is a lot easier for us than scoring 20 points in the quarter, and we're not playing with no pace or no effort, no energy. And while the other team is playing in a desperate situation, we control our own destiny. And so we have to start playing with a sense of desperation, even though, we are in the playoffs as of right now, but we're not that far off from being in playoff game, playing games. So we got to play with a sense of desperation as well.
Okay, we'll just do last two and then we're trying to get out of there. BT, please.
Indeed, when the game was over, there was a picture of you on the screen, still sitting there in your seat. What were you thinking about during that moment?
We let this one get away. I think our second quarter kind of just killed us. We wasn't playing with any pace. Our defense was pretty poor. And then coming down the third quarter, kind of the same thing. I think our effort wasn't there in the third quarter as well. So, we just we let this one get away. So just pondering on the game, that was really it.
Okay, last question, Davide, please.
Hey Andy, obviously you've been back for just 4 games, but what about you and Andre Drummond? How's that pairing going?
It's going good. We continuously learning each other, figuring out where it be on the floor when the other one has the ball, and we're getting better each game. He was able to throw a couple, lobs to me. One play I had a turnover and I was trying to pass to him. He moved and he told me he should have stayed right there. Showed some little miscommunication, but we're going to figure it out. We got 10 games left to try to figure it out before it has to be perfect. But I like him alongside me. He's protecting the rim. He's rebounding for us. He's getting extra possessions. So when he get his legs back under him, which he said is almost there, and we really get him going, then it can be kind of like that Blake DeAndre duo that they kind of had in LA a couple years back.